The desert sun beat down mercilessly on forward operating Base Phoenix as General Marcus. Webb watched through his binoculars with growing frustration. 15 shots, 15 misses. The high-value target, a terrorist commander responsible for dozens of American deaths, sat visible on a distant ridge exactly 4,000 meters away, taunting them from what he believed was an impossible distance. Intelligence indicated he would be gone within the hour, and with him, any chance of preventing the attack planned for next week. The general's jaw clenched as another specialist missed the mark. "This is unacceptable," he muttered to his aide. The gathered soldiers, all elite marksmen, stood in defeated silence. 4,000 meters was beyond the range of standard engagement, beyond what most snipers trained for, beyond what seemed humanly possible with the equipment they had. The wind alone at that distance could push a bullet 30 feet off course. General Webb turned to face the assembled troops, his voice carrying the weight of command and desperation. "Any snipers here who think they can make this shot? Anyone at all?" A question hung in the scorching air. Men who'd made impossible shots in their careers remained silent, knowing their limits. The mathematics of ballistics, wind speed, humidity, and the Earth's rotation made this shot more prayer than science. From the back of the group, a hand rose tentatively. Every head turned. Private First Class Sarah Chun, barely 5'3", stepped forward. At 23, she looked even younger, her frame slight against the hulking male soldiers surrounding her. Whispers rippled through the crowd. Some men smirked. Others shook their heads. "Sir, I'd like to try," she said. Her voice steady despite dozens of skeptical eyes boring into her. The general studied her, seeing the determination beneath her nervous exterior. "Private Chun, do you understand what 4,000 meters means? That's 2.5 miles. The record is just over 3,500 meters, and that took a team of spotters in perfect conditions." Sarah met his gaze without flinching. "Yes, sir. I grew up in Wyoming, hunting with my grandfather at extreme distances. I've studied ballistics my entire life. I know it's unlikely, but I'd like the chance." A lieutenant whispered, "Sir, we don't have time for this." But something in the general's gut, honed by 30 years of reading soldiers, told him to trust her. "Give her the rifle," he ordered. The murmurs grew louder. Sarah approached the position, and as she settled behind the Barrett M82, the doubt around her was almost palpable. She spent 5 full minutes just watching, feeling the wind, studying the heat waves distorting the air. She made minute adjustments that seemed random to the observers, then she closed her eyes, breathing slowly, finding that perfect stillness her grandfather had taught her in the mountains of her childhood. "Wind is your dance partner," he used to say. "Learn to move with it, not against it." She calculated trajectory, drift, drop, even the Coriolis effect from Earth's rotation. Numbers flowed through her mind like poetry. When her eyes opened, something had shifted. The uncertainty was gone. She fired. The crack of the rifle echoed across the desert. For nearly 6 seconds, the bullet flew through space, a tiny piece of metal defying probability. Through the spotting scope, the general watched the impossible happen. The target dropped. Confirmation came through the radio moments later. Target down. Clean hit. "How did you make that shot?" Silence enveloped the base, broken only by the desert wind. Then General Webb began clapping, slowly at first, then with genuine admiration. The applause spread until every soldier present joined in, their earlier skepticism transformed into respect. Sarah stood, overwhelmed, as the general approached. "Private Chun, what you just did will be studied in sniper schools for decades. That's not just a record. That's a lesson in never underestimating determination." He pinned a commendation on her uniform right there in the sand. "Talent doesn't care about your size, your gender, or anyone's expectations. It only asks for opportunity and courage." Sarah saluted, tears mixing with the grit on her face. She'd grown up proving herself in a world that constantly doubted her. Today she'd done it in front of an army. The men who'd smirked earlier now lined up to shake her hand, their respect hard-earned and genuine. Sometimes the most unlikely person carries the extraordinary skill. Sometimes all they need is someone brave enough to let them try. If this story inspired you to believe in the underestimated and unexpected heroes around us, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for more incredible true stories. Share this with someone who's ever been doubted. And let us know in the comments about times you've witnessed someone defy expectations. Your support helps us celebrate remarkable people. Thank you for watching.